Hey everyone, it's Brittany here from Bagshaw Dental again. Today I'm here to talk about something that is super popular and super common around at the moment, even for myself included, and it is staining or conscious of yellow teeth. So naturally our teeth do have a bit of a yellow tinge or shade to it, but there are ways and means about going to get a brighter or whiter smile. We have two things that we offer here at our practice that can give you a whiter and brighter smile. One of them is in-chair whitening, which you've probably seen before on the channel, and it is where you kind of sit in the chair for about an hour and a half, and a dentist will administer some whitening gel onto your teeth. It is quite a high percentage of hydrogen peroxide, and it will give you an instantly bright smile. One thing that is actually more popular here at the moment though is something called take-home whitening. A couple of years ago, I did do a video on how to take home whiten or whiten your teeth at home. Since then, we've had an update on some technology and ways to go about it. So I thought I'd give you an updated video today, whilst I also whiten my teeth. I have a few events coming up, including getting married in 2 months. So I'm definitely wanting to start getting a whiter and brighter smile for that. So I thought now would be a great time to whiten not only my own teeth, but to show you guys how to do it also. So today I'm going to show you the whole process from beginning to end. So stick around and we will whiten my teeth together. So to get started for the whitening trays, I need to do a digital scan. A few years ago, we used to do what was called alginate impressions, or typically known as the goo that's kind of in your mouth, and it's really not great. We've now got updated technology, which is our 3D scanner, which is pretty similar to what we used it's exactly the same of what we used to do our splint in the last video. So today, our beautiful helper Montana is going to help scan my teeth just to make my whitening trays. So this is the final result. Montana has scanned all my teeth and abiding surfaces, and we are ready to send that up to the lab upstairs where they will fabricate my whitening trays. So it's important to note that before you get whitening, it is important that you see your dentist first for a checkup and clean, just to make sure that all your teeth and gums are healthy. I have already had my checkup and clean, so I'm ready to go ahead and get some whitening. So it takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks max for the lab to make your whitening trays. I've already had mine made prior, so this is just to give you an idea of how the scanning process goes, but these are my whitening trays here. We'll go through the process. So take-home whitening happens in 2 appointments. Your first appointment is your initial scan, which is what we've just done with Montana. And your second appointment is getting your whitening trays, which is super exciting. So this is what you'll be getting at your second appointment. This is your full kit of all your whitening gear that you need, that I'll go through with you right now. Most importantly is your whitening trays. These ones have been made by the lab to fit your teeth perfectly. So they go in a little personalized case. Next, we have some sensitive toothpaste. An important thing to note is when you do whitening, you can get a little bit sensitive. So super important that you have some form of sensitive toothpaste with you if you're doing whitening, just in case that happens. You get a little pickup Bagshaw dental toothbrush. You get Soothe, which is a desensitizing gel. Just like I said, you can get a little bit sensitive, so this one is a bit more of a preemptive measure, just in case you get super sensitive. That one's in there. Tooth mousse, which is my absolute favorite flavor. This or vanilla is incredible, but tooth mousse is really good with sensitivity also, but it also has fluoride and calcium, all those extra great things that you need for your teeth and to keep them nice and strong and healthy. And most importantly, we've got our whitening gel kits. So we have personalized them really well, so you know exactly how to use them, with week 1 and week 2 here, and week 3 and week 4. The difference between week 1 and week 2 and week 3 and week 4 is there is a lower gel percentage starting in week 1 and week 2, and then you move your way up to a high percentage gel in week 3 and week 4. And also in here is little instructions on how to use your whitening. But I will go through it with you now so you can see. So before I start whitening, I'm going to brush my teeth as I normally would. So I've got my toothbrush and toothpaste here now, and I'm going to quickly brush them, and we'll move on to the next step. Now that my teeth are all cleaned, I'm going to move on and do my cleaning in between the teeth, which you should be doing every night or day, whatever time you've got more time. I personally use Pixers and floss. So I've got these two here. I'm going to clean in between my teeth. But obviously whatever you use to clean in between your teeth, you use that, and then we can move on to the final step. Now that I've finished that, I'm going to move on to the whitening part. So I've got my trays here. Got my gel, so I'm going to dispense it. So they come out of the pack like this with a little tip. Once you've dispensed it all onto the front surfaces, you pop it in. And do the same on the bottom. Now I'm going to wait 30 minutes for this to set in, and we'll move. Now I'm going to wait 30 minutes for this to set in, and we'll move on to the final part. Now I'm just waiting 30 minutes for this to all set in. As you can see, looks a bit strange, but waiting 30 minutes, and then we'll move on to the final step. Right, it's been 30 minutes, so now I'm going to remove the trays and show you the process of that. So you just take one out at a time, give them a rinse under water, and give them a brush with just a clean toothbrush. Super important that you don't use hot water though, as they are a plastic material, you can warp the trays. So I'll take them out now. Just give them a scrub like that, just in the trays, just to get out any excess gel. And same for the bottom. And then with the same toothbrush, you're just going to get it and just kind of brush off the rest of the excess gel that will be lingering on your teeth. So just giving them a bit of a brush, and voila, all done. If you get any sensitivity or anything after that, the next step would be either to use the Soothe or your tooth mousse. The Soothe you use exactly the same as you would use your whitening gel. You just dispense the Soothe all over the whitening trays, pop them in. Another good thing to use is tooth mousse. What I then do is pop it pretty much all around my teeth, or you can also, another hack is to pop them into your whitening trays and pop your whitening trays in. If your teeth are super sensitive, some people can even sleep with the tooth mousse on, but I'm just going to pop it all around my teeth just to help with any sensitivity. I just use my finger and pop it around. Typically, if you want to get the perfect desired result and get as white as you can possibly be, I'll do this whitening every night for 30 minutes for about 4 weeks just to get to my desired result. And in about 4 weeks time, you'll get your best, whitest result. Obviously, if you're wanting instant results, if you have an event coming up very, very soon, definitely in-chair whitening may be something that's more suitable for you. If you want to book an appointment to chat to one of our dentists, whether it's in-chair or take-home whitening or something like that, just to get a beautiful smile just in time for summer, give us a call on 63314855 to organise an appointment with one of our dentists, or alternatively, you can book online at www.pickupbagshawdental.com.au. See you next time.